So recently there's been a wave of cringe YouTubers, and these cringe YouTubers are doing stupid things to go viral, like Jack Doherty crashing his car or hiding behind his bodyguard after harassing someone. Here's another guy that you might have heard of. His name is Johnny Somali, and Johnny Somali is basically a guy that travels around the world embarrassing him and the black people. He brings the black stereotype with him and he does the most stupidest shit. And when I say he does stupid things, I mean he does things that are outrageous. Like if I saw this guy, I probably would punch him. No illegal shit in GTA 5. I would definitely not punch him in real life. Definitely. Because this guy was constantly harassing the people in Korea. And he was arrested for a bit and then released and then arrested and then released. But recently he got arrested and he got 10 years in prison, which is so freaking good to hear that people like these are finally getting punished for the actions. Like, I don't even know how people are literally throwing away their lives for some views. Like this guy, I know that this guy was okay. I don't know. This guy was probably actually crazy, or he was doing that for viral clips. But I don't know, it's like 50-50, but I'm gonna bet more on he was doing it for the viral clips, because he was going around harassing people. He was going around throwing stuff in stores, vandalizing stores, and doing all this stupid shit, like going and making Diddy jokes. He was literally out there in Korea and he was literally naked, throwing baby oil on himself while blasting out music and acting like Diddy in front of a child statue. That was the worst joke that I've ever seen. He was even going out in Israel and he was literally going to the military females and he was being like, oh my god, you're so hot. I know these catfish Israel agenda posts that makes you want to go and join the army are going pretty crazy. And yep, the women that are in those videos that are trying to promote their military schemes are pretty hot, but that doesn't mean you're gonna go to Israel and actually gonna find one. But the Korean people weren't gonna give up. The Korean people were like, Omae wa mo shinderu. Nani? Okay, that was Japanese. What the fuck? But Korean people were like, we're gonna make it our mission to beat the shit out of this guy and actually end him. And they were literally comparing this guy to a video game character which is called the Golden Goblin. Now the Golden Goblin is basically a character which you kill and get rewards for, and they were literally making memes about Johnny Somali and comparing him to the Golden Goblin. Every one of the streamers that was streaming in Korea went and hunted for Johnny Somali like the actual Golden Goblin that you get rewards for, and beat the shit out of the guy. And you can see this pretty amazing and satisfactory video that makes you have an orgasm, where he was being beaten by the Korean guy and he was being a bitch and he was crying for help, which is absolutely amazing. Like not like anybody should be treated that way, but he's not anybody, right? So, and why are the Korean people doing that? Because there was a pretty popular YouTuber in Korea and he basically was making videos with her. Now Johnny Somali, the big Golden Goblin, used his 2 brain cells that he would never use this and was like, what if I want to give a good perception to the Korean people, or even just mock Korean people? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and use those videos that I filmed with that popular female YouTuber, and I'm gonna use AI, which has been used on Voice Critical, to make some amazing videos, and other YouTubers as well, which you are seeing on the screen. But I'm gonna use that AI and make us both kiss. And now let me just tell you, people are gonna be like, oh my god, that's such a creepy thing, oh my god, that's so bad. But what you don't understand is that kissing in Korea, and especially in public, is like a sin which you could be jailed for. And it is actually like a rule, like a law in Korea, that you cannot kiss in public or show affection in public.
No kiss before marriage.
So him doing that is not only making somebody do illegal things, it's also trying to degrade the character of somebody else. So the Korean people were like, you freaking goblin. And they were rightfully out for this guy. Now, why was this so big? Even that seemed like a small reason. Well, one of the big reasons was that he was going around these statues, which were the comfort of women statues, which were seen as a representation of women and comforting them, and which was a part of their history and culture. He was going around and twerking on them and doing the diddy things which I told you earlier. And he was literally twerking on them, throwing things on these statues, and he was literally going around everywhere and finding these statues to disrespect them. And when it comes to their culture and all these historical things, it is actually very disrespectful. And I'm not gonna lie, if somebody comes to my country and throws shit at my historical things which are old and which are preserved, and I would beat the shit out of them respectfully and very happily. And yeah, so these beatings were actually justified. I'm not saying it's okay to beat somebody, but it was okay in their eyes. He basically pussied out as soon as he realized he fucked up. And when did he realize? As soon as he got beat up for it. And now as soon as he got 10 years in prison with a $40,000 fine. So now he realized it, and now he's suddenly going to all of these places and apologizing. He's now suddenly going and visiting these statues all over the Korea, and now all of a sudden he's a good guy. All of these peace statues, which are they're part of history and culture.
나는
조마오 죄송합니다.
죄송합니다. I want to apologize to the Korean people. I was not aware of the significance of the statue. You know what I mean? It was just entertainment for my audience. My intention in coming to Korea was not to cause this kind of storm. My intention was to come here, do my live streams, make content, and be funny. So to all the people of South Korea, I just want to apologize for what I've done, and I really did not mean to hurt your guys' pride this much. And I will no longer talk about your statue or touch it ever again. I hope that I can live in peace here in South Korea.
And he's going around like and being so respectful and being like, yeah, I apologize that I've done this. I did not realize that the Korean people love all of this and that, and I would not do it again. And he's being a pussy. But you know what the good thing is? He's now facing jail, and I think he probably won't be doing all these stupid shits again. And if he does it again, the only thing for him is hell at this point. The only thing that would make him stop would be hell. So I hope he doesn't do that again. And also one more thing is that this guy is going to hell if he does it again, or even if he doesn't do it again. But you know what you will be going in hell for? For viewing this amazing video that I've given out for free and not subscribing and not liking. So you better like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.